Last time on Of Dice and Dens, our heroes managed to find some of the magical glass items that potentially would lead them to Kwalish. Unfortunately, so far they have only flown in the mind of a giant bird and been faced with the shadow version of themselves to fight. Getting closer, perhaps now they will finally find the portal to Kwalish. Find out now on Of Dice and Dens, the Lost Laboratory of Kwalish.
Can we stop touching shit, guys? Can we,
I wanted to fight.
The problem is that one of these is going to get us to Kwalish.
You say
Now
that.
you tell us.
That's
Yeah,
what
but-
the bird said.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but I mean,
how much do we trust this bird?
yeah. How much do we
offense,
know
bird.
about this bird?
I mean, it told you a lot of what's going on.
Yeah, okay.
Perhaps we should explore some more of the buildings.
And touch some more stuff?
I think-
Yeah.
Why do we
Yeah.
need
I mean,
Kwalish
probably
so
not
badly?
touch a ton of stuff, though. Or fight things that we're not sure what they are.
I want to
Or,
fight.
like, run right in a place with their weapons just drawn. Maybe not that the noisiest people on the planet. I mean, what?
I want to hit things with my sword.
Perhaps if we point out landmarks to the goop bird, it can tell us what they are.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Hey, Goopy. What's that horseshoe place over there?
Horseshoe Palace.
Okay. Is it safe?
Safe?
Mm-hmm.
No safe.
Ah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It looks around at all the 30 feet of stuff. No safe.
Okay.
Don't think anything is safe.
What kind of bat is there in the palace?
Ooze.
Ooze?
Ooze is everywhere.
Ooze is everywhere. Ooze is bad.
Well, we can't do anything about the ooze until we found Kwalish.
Mhm.
Apparently.
Where is Kwalish?
Kwalish in glass.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. 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 How
We have to get rid.
how do we protect ourselves
I'd
from
Kwalish so we
being
can
glass?
Ugh, this is confusing.
No Medusa, no glass.
No Medusa, no
Oh.
glass.
Fucking
So,
told you guys. God damn it.
Just before we can unglass people.
is
or they're just gonna
Kwalish near
disintegrate.
Medusa?
Surreal, the glass of the Titans. That's all I got. That's all I got.
No near
Well done.
Medusa.
What?
No near Medusa.
Okay. Can we change Kwalish from glass to Kwalish?
Kwalish in glass.
Alive?
Kwalish isn't glass.
I think he means these things we're touching.
Oh.
Oh, gotcha.
Where?
Says glass place. Glass place.
Okay.
Is there a place they make glass? Make glass.
Okay. So maybe a factory or a smelter?
A beach with
an
some lightning.
Art. Just
Maybe if we
Constant
point at
lightning.
something, he can tell us. Yes, can we do hot or cold?
All right, I'm gonna point at this big old clock with all these. Well, I was gonna say all these birds. I'm gonna point at the giant clock. How about that?
Okay, and so we're presuming that we're standing
Mm-hmm.
by the Colosseum.
Mm-hmm.
Garrett says, the words you want to use are hot, warm, cold.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Mm-hmm.
Warm!
Oh.
All right. All right. Medusa. I point at Medusa.
Cold!
Fuck. Point at those 3 round jug-looking things to the left of the horseshoe.
Hot!
Aha.
Okay.
I guess.
Oh yeah, that looks like a furnace. A kiln.
All right, guys, we're going to the kiln.
Mhm.
Everybody, we good on the kiln situation?
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
Great.
What is bad there?
Oh yeah, what is bad there? Good question.
Ooze!
More.
Anything else?
Ooze!
so
Okay.
we need to figure out a way to protect ourselves from the ooze.
Mm-hmm.
You're already in a robot.
Yeah.
protection
What is the
suit.
secret
Yeah.
of this ooze? That's what we need to ask
Mm.
ourselves.
It's New York style pizza.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so you guys drive over to those 3 cycles.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, here's the thing. Okay. In there, you see, it's a kiln, like you would kind of expect to see furnaces and stuff. You see glass blowers. It's kind of
Mhm.
cannibalistic, I guess.
Mhm,
Working
mhm.
them, and you notice that the end of one of those glass blowing pipes, with the bubble of like a vase or whatever forming on it, has kind of a rainbow refraction in it.
Mm.
Touch it, touch it, touch it,
Yeah, touch it.
touch it,
Right.
touch it. I get my sword ready.
This better not make me go in the air in my brain.
All right, you
I'll
Touch it.
touch it.
the robot arm touches it,
Uh-huh.
and you are now standing in a laboratory. This extra-dimensional space beyond the portal is filled with working laboratory equipment, similar to the ruined gear seen in the monastery and the city, but even more advanced. At the center of the lab, an elaborate system of glass piping and alchemical equipment flows and bubbles. Banks of instrument panels are set against the walls, including a framed glass device resembling a window. In another area, 5 clear canisters hold what appear to be still beating hearts. Across the room, a mind flayer appears to be trapped inside a glass tank. All of the active
It
equipment
can
in the
be
lab
good.
appears to connect to a suit of plate armor standing at the far end of the room.
Mm.
Huh.
Mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope.
No boy, no.
Is there anybody else in here? Or what, is it just us?
And some beating hearts and a
Oh, right,
trapped
sure.
mind flare.
Sure. Other than those, okay.
Can we talk to the mind flayer?
Yeah, can we?
Do you go over there?
I mean, I guess.
So you see it trapped inside the glass walls, and it seems almost like he's in stasis.
Mhm.
Ooh.
And there's some controls next to the jar.
Which ones make his legs and arms move like he's a puppet?
I
Hmm.
mean, do you want to start pounding buttons next to one of the most
No.
dangerous creatures in D&D?
No.
Yes.
No. That is a mind flayer and alive, or a dead,
It is
or
an
an
alive.
undead.
They're if you've ever seen any D&D art with like creatures that have like tentacle mouth
Mhm.
type things and are super evil looking,
Mm.
that's what this is.
Okay. Gross. I don't
Yeah.
want to go anywhere near that then.
They mess with people's minds and they control them and
They flay them.
they flay them. They flay their minds.
One of the coolest villains and iconic villains in D&D.
Yup. They got octopus head.
Basically.
My nieces call them octopuses.
Let's see if I can get a picture for you.
Anybody else want to give this a shot? I'm gonna stand back.
I'll go after you if it doesn't work.
We'll be right behind you.
Okay, I'll post a picture of a mind flayer to Discord for you, Jay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, cool looking, but gross.
It's like a mini Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think I've
So.
ever bought a mind flayer before.
It's my first Cthulhu.
Mhm.
So you could try messing with it, or you could try exploring around a little bit first.
Maybe we explore.
Yeah.
Probably Smirt.
Alright. So there's other instrument panels. There's the window-like thing. There's those canisters of parts. There's the laboratory equipment with kind of weird piping, and
Are these hearts alive still? Are they somehow
they're
alive?
still beating.
Ugh. Can we talk to the hearts somehow? Can I talk to the hearts somehow?
You can have a heart to heart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you would need to have heart telekinesis or telecommunication instead of brain telecommunications challenge.
Fair. Yeah, because these are all... I can speak to a creature, but I'm going to say a body part doesn't count as a creature, probably.
Does not have a brain or mouth. Well, there's also that armor in the corner that everything's
Oh.
connected to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What if one of us goes and knocks on the armor to see what happens? Just a little tap, tap, tap.
Jeff, can Fiznik sense anything about that armor? Fiznik,
Yeah, sure, I can.
can you scan that with your magical brain?
Break out your magical
My detect
sonic
magic.
screwdriver.
Yeah, my detect magic at will.
It's
I did.
magic,
You know.
like bright glowy magic.
So, yeah, it's very magical. Yeah,
You can
yeah.
see various, because I know you can tell like the type of magic,
Yep,
and you can tell there's various types involved with this.
it's a rainbow of magic. We could run a show off of this magical battery.
Hmm.
Woo.
Ugh.
Do any of you want to get a closer look?
You know, I'm good on that.
Now I'm really tempted. Can I do an arcane check to get any more information out of it? Or
Sure.
okay, Arcana. 24.
Dang. I mean, you can definitely tell that this kind of has an enhancement magic on it. Also defensive magics and flying magics and destruction type magics and similar kind of magic to the stasis field holding the mind flayer.
I want to touch it.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
You touch it. And
Okay.
when you get that close, you can kind of see through the armor's eye holes, and you see eyes looking back.
Oh.
It is alive. I report this back to the group.
Like that.
Exactly like that.
Nice.
So there's somebody in the armor.
Hey, armor, can you talk back? Mm-hmm. Well,
Did you tell everyone the different types of magics you saw,
Yes, I did.
including the fact that there's a stasis type magic?
Yes.
the hell does that mean? I'm assuming it's just frozen in time
Yep.
Yeah.
and wouldn't be able to talk back.
Right.
Yeah,
How about
yeah.
what's his name said something and then Fiznik said, "Well, there's a stasis magic."
Yeah.
Like, obviously, what are you, an idiot?
Well, somebody unstasis this. How does that happen?
Are you sure?
Smack it. Somebody just smack it.
What? No. No.
Fiznik, can you unmagic this thing? Can you unfreeze it?
I could maybe try.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to try like an investigation to kind of get some more information about the armor?
Sounds like a lot of work.
Oh, it is.
This stuff is all like magic with tests. Like no. That's no hitting.
Fine. Let's see what I got. Did I lose my dice again? Die again? 10.
10 for
Investigation. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, you go up to it, and you kind of grab it. You look at it, and you can't really make out much on the armor. Maybe it's just your bumpkin skill set or what. But what you do notice is that it is a gnome inside that armor.
Guys, there's a gnome in here.
I look at Fiznik. Shadow? Apparently I'm an idiot.
Kwalish is a gnome.
I was apparently I'm an idiot this game.
Hey, I think that makes sense. You just saw a shadow gnome. You only know one gnome.
You know, too, the Cardiphile's a gnome.
Fair.
Also, I just got off work and my brain is done. My brain is broken, so I think that's most of it.
All right, now we have to figure out how to wake him up.
I guess so. Are there any controls on inside that thing? Maybe you can poke a stick in there? Is there an off button? I don't know.
We could try and overload the circuits with Eldritch Blast.
Would that just blow him up?
Well, you know.
You win some, you lose some.
Eh.
You said it, not me.
I don't have any long sticks.
Hey, you're in a lab.
Oh.
I have a sword.
No!
No hitting.
Don't
hitting.
blow him
No
up!
hitting.
Don't stab
Hey,
him with the
Wouldn't
sword!
that be like
Byron,
sticking a
can
fork
you
in a toaster?
Like,
Yeah,
find a
that's a bad
nice,
idea.
sturdy looking corner and go there, and I'll join you.
Okay, Miskin, that sounds like a really good idea. I'm gonna go on the one opposite from that thing, and he points at the mind flare.
Good call.
Can I roll an
Is
investigation?
this gonna turn into like oh crap. What's that movie with Ben Stiller? Zoolander? He's in
Really,
the suit
really,
of armor.
Yeah.
In the armor?
In
Can,
this
can
case,
I
actually is literal.
can I roll and investigate to see?
That would be great. Go ahead, do it to it.
All right. 14.
You do see some controls. Like, looks like there's some like overrides on the back. But they're very intricate.
You need a paper clip to poke in the hole.
And a countdown clock.
Gotta hold it down for
Just guess
15
the
seconds.
right one.
Yes.
It's always the blue wire, right?
Every time.
Yeah, unless it's the red.
Okay. So I report this back to the group. I'm like, hey guys, there's a bunch of controls and knobs and wires and stuff in the back here. We could probably, mess with some things.
Just
Well,
start
that sounds-
pressing
Just
buttons.
mess with some things. Sounds safe. Mess with them things.
I mean, he's stuck in limbo either way, so hopefully it won't
I mean,
hurt
either
him.
so either we rescue him by letting him out, or rescue him by putting him out of his misery. It sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, do you want to see it? Do you have like disarm traps? I don't know if that would work. What is it? It was
I mean, it's some delicate, mechanical work.
sleight of hand.
Oh
Some-
my god. Am I
Some
the only person with sleight
small
of hand or
pokey tools
something?
might be
Oh.
useful.
Okay, fine. It makes us not explode. Fine.
I don't have any tinker.
You know, yeah, tinker.
I'm gonna do this very slowly. Let me look at my thing. So what would that be? Sleight of hand or just
Just
use tools or?
yeah,
Thieves' tools.
just like a what would be
I miss thievery as a skill because like
Yeah,
being
dex
like
check.
being proficient in thieves' tools doesn't really, there's no like roll
well, they
there.
give you.
Well, I have a +6 in it, so.
It would, yeah. I mean, he's got, yeah. It
Oh,
would be it's a dex check,
Okay.
and since you've got your tools, that's with advantage.
Yeah. Cause it filled it in on
Oh,
my
I gotcha.
sheet because I'm proficient in it, so it gave me a +6.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I picked it as an extra thing I could level up. So, I got
That makes sense.
19.
Right, you stick your tools into the little gears,
Gingerly.
and whatnot. It starts making some really loud sounds.
I don't like that.
It lifts up its arm, points it at Navia,
Uh-oh.
starts whirring and glowing,
Okay.
and then the top pops open.
Oh shit.
It wants to eat you, I think.
Oh,
Sure.
oh my gosh. Oh, how long was I out? Thanks for listening to episode 40 of Dice and Dens. Seems our folks have finally found Kwalish. This has been one of our longer adventures, but I feel like everybody has really found their voice in it. The Lost Laboratory of Kwalish was created by Wizards of the Coast using some third-party content and is based on the original AD&D adventure Expedition to the Barrier Peaks. All proceeds from the purchase of this module go to Extra Life, and you can find it on DM's Guild or D&D Beyond. Heads up, next week I'll be getting surgery on my shoulder, so this is going to put me out of commission for a little while, so please be patient as I heal, and then I can use a computer again to bring you some more podcasts. You can find Of Dice and Dens on Twitter at ODNDpod, on Facebook at ODND Podcast. Feel free to email us at odndpod@gmail.com, or visit our website at odndpodcast.com, where you can also find a link to our YouTube channel where you can find most of our episodes. Of Dice and Dens is part of the StolenDress.com podcasting network, which includes our sister podcast, OD&D Presents, as well as What's With You, Scooby-Doo, Comedy on Vinyl, the Dan and Jay's Comedy Hour podcast, hosts with their own Picard, The Professional Blur, and many more. Music in this episode was created by Kevin MacLeod at incompetech.filmmusic.io and was used under Creative Commons Attribution License. And now a quick trailer for Comedy on Vinyl, and back to the action.
On the Comedy on Vinyl podcast, I talk about comedy albums with people like Harry Shearer.
It was a Broadway musical done as a comedy album.
Tommy Chong.
We used to go to the dump, and I found a Red Fox 78.
And Neil Innes.
We consumed them. Once we'd learned it, we almost never played the record again.
Some weeks, we even make comedy history.
This is a Comedy on Vinyl exclusive Bob Newhart's Paul Revere.
Every Wednesday at comedyonvinyl.com or wherever you find podcasts.
Couldn't tell you.
Kwalish?
Yeah.
Yes, that's me.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Sweet.
You've
I
been out
just got you out of there, I
for-
guess.
1,000 years.
What?
Oh, I must have
Dozed
enabled the
off?
stasis system.
I must have dozed off. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Now. Derp.
Okay.
Oh.
Should've
Well.
released a 1,000-year-old man.
Mm-hmm.
Like
He
you
starts
do.
climbing out of the armor. Like, thank you guys very much.
Bye.
Sure.
We've been looking for you.
Oh, really? Anyone even remember me 1,000 years?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all these ooze people might.
Mm-hmm.
Ooze people?
Yeah,
Or
it's not
glassy
great out there.
ooze guys. I
Oh.
don't know.
Oh, the sacrifices.
What?
Oh, okay.
Oh, this place had a cult that.
Oh, not
captured
just
them.
this place.
That you had nothing to do with,
No,
right?
they apparently, because even in my time, this place was talked about having glass people living here, and what it turns out is this cult captured a crazy ass glass turning Medusa, turned it into its freaking cult thing, and they would purposely bring people like me to it to turn it into a freaking glass statue that they put all over town.
Oh my god.
And the only way so I was locked in with this undead skeletal Medusa, and the only
man.
thing I could think of was to use some spare parts from around me and make a portal and create this ooze and then try to hide in this glass portal.
Oh. So
I've
you
been
made the
trapped
ooze?
here.
It is literally everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. I needed to do my experiments and I needed to get rid of a pretty nasty cult, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Do you know anything about
He's
these
already
weird,
tinkering with some of his experiments.
Oh dear.
shadow things that move when we move and give you nightmare headaches?
that was one of my experiments.
Oh. Okay. What does that do?
Like that weird room in the water temple in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, she kept hitting herself.
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
It was a good way to practice your skills. I mean, you're literally fighting something with exactly the same skills you have.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I mean, but then there's no challenge. I mean, if you think about it that way, there's literally no challenge.
I'm
'cause
very good at hiding.
Same
so-
strength, same that. Then you got that stuff where you're hiding from yourself, and so are you.
Yeah.
So really, at the end of the day,
Well, I told you it wasn't a final product. I mean, you're in like my
this is
early
the
alpha.
beta. Okay. Oh, it's in the alpha stage. Okay, that's fine. I got you. Just seems a little weird to brag about it when it works
Hey,
so
what's his
poorly.
name? Do you really know what he's talking about, or?
Yeah, of course I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'm perceptive. Thank you very much. I listen. Some of us listen. Some of us don't.
Some of us talk a lot.
Some of us talk a lot and listen at the same time.
Okay.
So,
Huh.
What's happening? Why are we here?
Yeah.
Reasons?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't know how to defeat her? Or it? Or whatever it is?
The Medusa? Or the Gorgon, I guess?
I mean, I guess right now it's trapped. Just don't go in that room.
But everybody else here is frozen now.
Well, yeah, the cult would bring them to her. The cult's gone now.
Mm-hmm.
If we destroy the Medusa, will it unfreeze all of her victims?
Oh no, they're gone.
They're gone.
Okay.
Are you here because of your magic test stuff?
Point of order, it's not a Medusa, it's a Gorgon. Like it's not a Frankenstein.
It's a Dracula.
Frankenstein's monster.
According to this book of monsters that I have, it says right here it's a Medusa.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's silly. Because Medusa was her name.
Yeah.
Whose name? What are you talking about? This is a completely different universe. Also, I wouldn't turn on the monitor.
Well, I
Fiznik
mean,
goes over and
This is a
turns on the
completely different
monitor.
universe.
Oh my god, Fiznik, rude.
Are you 100% sure Fiznik does that?
I'm not sure he does that. I think he had a little daydream. And I think that he's over it now.
Are you doing it, Fiznik?
Fiznik says, "Why? What will happen if I turn on this monitor?"
That's a monitor to the Medusa room?
Oh no.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
No, we don't want to look at that. I'm pretty sure.
It's a two-way thing.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
What if I hold up my shield?
Yeah.
You'd be fine.
He goes to turn
She
it
wouldn't
on,
be, right?
and then he pulls his hand back. It's like, probably not.
We're done here then, right? We just take Kwalish and go?
Take me where? I have experiments to run.
Why
I'm
did
way
we get
behind.
him again? We needed him
Those
to
have
like
already waited for
translate.
1,000 years. They can wait a little
Needed him
longer.
to like translate a map or something, right? Is that what it was?
Look at
There was, when you went to the evil sorceress's fort, you found plans of these mechanical
Right.
things that she was going to use to, and
right.
they looked of Kwalish design. So you're
Okay,
looking for Kwalish to understand how they work and maybe find weak spots.
Because they're going to attack like my homeland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell them,
Wow.
I'm like, dude, yeah, you're coming with us because if you don't, some big old robots that you made are gonna make mincemeat out of my homeland. So chop chop.
We could put your lab in our mobile
everyone I knew has
ship.
been dead for a few
Yeah,
centuries.
well,
I mean,
the people
come
I
and
know
go. My experiments are important.
are they?
To me, they
Are
are.
they? Yeah, and the people in my city are important to me. So chop chop.
I have work to do.
Kwalish,
And he gets back
don't
to
you
his thing.
don't you want ultimate knowledge?
I want ultimate knowledge.
I am.
Look,
Fiznik,
his ears perk up to that. What kind of knowledge are we talking?
No.
I mean, you're a very smart man. You know that the more of the world you see, the more you're going to learn from it, and that not just one mind is as strong as many.
Through thousands of the planes of the abyss, I have traveled to the Shadowfell. This world is nothing compared to those.
What if I
Dan,
told
but you don't know this world anymore. It's 1,000 years gone from yours.
Here, let me try
Dan.
this out. Let me try this out.
If
What if
you
I told you?
traveled
Hold
with
on. What if I told you there was a pill that would
Oh my
make you
God.
limitless,
Just don't.
and I know
just
where to
don't.
find it?
Just no.
Yes.
Daniel. I rolled a 19 to intimidate.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right. What are you saying? Oh,
I
guess
say-
let me put his will against you. Hold on.
Yeah.
You might have beat it. But it would be Constitution. Yeah, they don't usually have high Constitution. Okay, yeah, you barely beat it, but you beat him. Okay.
All right. So I move in close with my sword.
Jeez.
And I, bend down and I grab to eye level if you'll let me, or do you want me to do a strength check?
No, he's a gnome.
He's a gnome. That's kind of what I was thinking, but I don't want to just assume. So I pick him up to level. You're going to help us with these creepy ass monsters you made. And then you can come back here and play with your ooze all you like.
And you can have that limitless pill.
And you can have the limitless pill. And I shake him a little bit.
Look, one of the things I need to do is figure out how to destroy this weird cult and save my brain friends.
Fantastic. We will help you with that after my people are not turned into more
you mean
goo.
the ones that we already you
Saved?
made bodies for and saved?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was gonna
And
say,
the
wait,
cult we already destroyed?
those guys? Yeah, they're fine.
Wait,
We-
they're okay?
Yeah.
We hooked
There was.
them up to
I
our
mean, nobody
station.
helped them in 1,000 years apparently, but we did.
I have been. This suit, this armor, this is power armor. I would have been able to use if it was working properly. I would have been able to use this
Yeah, but
to defeat that cult and rescue my friends.
Do you
Well,
see
did
how
you-
we're useful and maybe you could stick with us?
and also anywhere in that notebook does it say I would pee in a jar
Oh
where
my
there's a
God.
brain in it? Like
Wait, he grabbed the notebook. He's like, wait a minute, what?
well, I'm saying, you got to
What
think
happened?
outside of.
What is
you
this
know,
guy?
I think he has an incontinence problem
He
and he
hands you
likes
a
to
little-
mask it with flourishes.
I
He
don't
hands you a little
Vial.
cup. It's like, would you?
know. You got any sustenance, anything to drink around here that I could just kind of motivate myself with?
Oh yeah, there's a sink right there with infinite water.
Oh, all right. Give me one. I would take a sip.
All right.
Take
I
a
mean,
sip.
if you've, I mean, if you've rescued my friends,
Yep.
I guess I owe you, if nothing else.
It's a good corner you got here, buddy.
Oh, yes. Not on the floor.
The rest got in the cup.
Oh my God.
Here you go. Here's that cup.
You're like
He
a
puts a lid on
puppy.
it, labels it. He puts that like little seal on it so he knows it doesn't get tampered with.
Not as orange as I'd normally
Oh,
like, but
I'm sure there's a lot more where that came from all over your floor.
All right, so I guess I can temporarily disable the teleportation of this glass orb, and if you can carry me back, I'll be able to have my lab with me and I can continue to do my work and I can help you. How's that sound?
That sounds awesome. That's what I was
Set him back
proposing,
down
sir.
and clap him on the back of the shoulder. Actually, clap him on the shoulder and then set him down because I can't bend down that far.
Fair enough. But I do have a request.
Oh boy.
He looks to Navia.
Uh-huh.
I want you to test my armor. I'm going to work on it on our way back, and I'm going to fix... I know what I did wrong. And I want you to test it for me.
How so? I
want you to wear it.
Ooh.
I want you to use it. But if you're not wearing it, I want you to give it back to me.
Oh, I'm wearing it.
All right. So it says, so I'm going to work on it. Let you know, I can see outside this little ball here. I'll redirect my monitor, and you just talk to the ball, I guess, and let me know when we're back.
And don't drop it.
Yeah, that would be a bummer. Have you ever ripped a bag of holding?
I had an uncle who did that once, and we never heard from him again.
Yeah, it's not great.
Have you
All
ever
right.
tried to put a bag of holding inside a bag of holding?
I feel like Byron's the most responsible one of us
There
to
was
hold this.
I heard about that happening once in this country
Maybe?
that doesn't exist anymore. That was poorly executed
If it doesn't exist anymore, how did you hear about it?
because it used to exist. It's like the dodo. It doesn't exist anymore, but I know that it
travel.
exists.
People go on
Kid.
vacations and
How does she know about the dodo? What is going on? All right, that's throwing me because dodos are delicious. I don't know if you ever had
whoa,
it.
whoa.
I don't know how I know that.
Whoa.
All right. So, do you guys leave?
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm getting new armor. I'm getting new armor.
All right. So you guys leave. I guess, you end up back inside your, little robot crab.
Robot
Mm.
crab.
Is the airship still in one piece?
Robot crab.
We just use this to get out of it, right?
Yeah, you can just pick up the thing and walk back to what Kimberly wanted to call the bank. And
Whatever.
Return back to your ship.
Okay.
All right. You guys just finished the Lost Laboratory Kwalish.
Woo!
Yay! Look at that.
Without turning into glass.
Yay!
Before you leave, he gives you some presents.
Yay.
Sweet.
I like prezzies.
So, gave you a spell scroll of Galder's Speedy Courier, and
There's bait.
it may be how long this went. People might forget. Galder was the character of the D&D player on Reddit that died of cancer. And when they made this adventure, they put things that he created in his game.
Oh, okay.
In here.
That's sweet.
That's awesome.
So, Galder Speedy Courier. I'll let you know what that is, so you can figure out what it is. It's kind of
sneaky.
Probably something Fiznik would have. Let's see.
I don't care. I'm getting my.
You are. I will tell you what is involved with that, so you can be ready. That's not
Yes.
it. Leather armor. Oh, new spells. Here we go. Galder's Speedy Courier. Warlock or Wizard can use it, so this is for Fiznik.
Okay.
All right.
You summon a small air elemental to a spot within range. The air elemental is formless, nearly transparent, immune to all damage, and cannot interact with other creatures or objects. It carries an open, empty chest whose interior dimensions are 3 feet on each side. While the spell lasts, you can deposit as many items inside the chest as will fit. You can then name a living creature you have met and seen at least once before, or any creature for which you possess a body part. Like a lock of hair, or nail clipping is fine. Doesn't have to be like an ear. Or a similar portion of the creature's body. As soon as the lid of the chest is closed, the elemental and the chest disappear, then reappear adjacent to the target creature. If the target creature is on another plane, or if it is proofed against magical detection or location, the contents of the chest reappear on the ground at your feet. The target creature is made aware of the chest's contents before it chooses whether or not to open it, and knows how much of the spell's duration remains in which it can retrieve them. No other creature can open the chest and retrieve its contents. When the spell expires, or when all the contents of the chest have been removed, the elemental and the chest disappear. The elemental also disappears if the target creature orders it to return the items to you. When the elemental disappears, anytime any items not taken from the chest appear on the ground at your feet. So it lasts 10 minutes. And it's a level 4 spell, and if you cast it at higher levels, 8th level spell slot, you can send the creature to a different plane of existence.
Ooh.
You're going to send this to me.
Yeah, I'll put all this together.
Okay, cool.
You also get, and you guys can figure out how you want to distribute that. The Kwalish gives you a few completed experiments who have mechanical effects that reproduce the magic of certain magic items. A foldable boat. So it's a boat that you can fold up and fit in your pocket.
That's cool.
Another set of wings of flying.
Oh no. Nope.
And a tan bag of tricks. Is that what you have, Jay? Was it a bag of tricks?
Sorry. He stepped out for just a second. He'll be right back.
Let's see. I took notes.
What is the bag of tricks?
I'm looking, because if that's what he already has, I'll have a note of that.
Literal bag of tricks.
I know he had a bag of something. I'm just trying, because one of these is a bag of tricks tan, which I feel like is what you had gotten before. But
where would it be? Here's the thing. There's also a half a chance I didn't put it in here because I forgot. But although not likely, we normally go over this stuff at the end.
I guess I can look it up.
I don't see it anywhere.
Sounds familiar, because you had something that lets you summon animals.
I did.
That sounds right. Yeah, it was like, were they spectral animals or were they like actual animals?
They were actual animals.
Wow. Oh
Okay.
yeah. Why
I
am
vaguely remember.
Yeah, and there were
Um,
2 kinds, and he got the gray bag. I want.
Oh, tan bag of tricks.
Oh,
yeah, free pets. Yeah, okay. I
Yep,
don't remember the
so-
specifics of it. I forgot
so
I had it.
it's another mechanical thing that does the same thing.
Okay.
So we've got 2 sets of magic wings and 2 sets
cool.
of animal bags.
Nice.
That
I
is
forgot I had it.
cool. Are they real animals or mechanical animals?
You know what? For this, I'll say they're mechanical animals. Robanimals. You could always you always trade with what's his name if he wants robot animals.
Mm-mm.
Then let's see here. And then I'll tell you what the armor is, Kimberly.
Yes.
We'll probably review this next time. Now I have to take some time to figure out what we're doing for our next adventure. So we'll probably play Kids on Bikes next.
Sweet.
Choice.
The boat seems kind of cool.
I'm trying to find the place to. Okay, here we go.
And I will send this to you. You don't have to write it down.
Could you also please send me my sword, my blouse of mending, and my cape with wings? The info for those things also.
Yep.
Thank you.
So the powered armor, there's a lot here. Just so you know, this is a big thing. It resembles a suit of unusual plate armor, with finely articulated joints connected by an oily black leather-like material. The armor has been worked to create the appearance of a heavily muscled warrior, and its great helm is unusual in that it has no openings, only a broad glass plate in the front. So it has an opening, it's a glass opening because with a second piece of glass above it. Strange plates, tubing, and large metal bosses adorn the armor in seemingly random fashion. On the back of the armor's left gauntlet is a rectangular metal box from which projects a short rod tipped with a cone-shaped red crystal. While wearing this armor, you'll gain the following benefits. +1 to AC. Your strength score is 18. If it's already 18 or higher, it doesn't have any effect. But if your strength is lower than 18, it's 18.
Oh, it is 18.
You have advantage on death saving throw.
Ooh.
The armor has further capabilities that can be powered either by energy cells, which you have on your ship, or by your own life energy.
Ooh.
You could use a bonus action to draw power from an energy cell or sacrifice hit points to gain one of the following benefits. Emit a force field to gain 2d6 plus 5 temporary hit points. And you spend 5 hit points for a charge. You can activate boosters to gain a flying speed of 15 feet for 1 minute, which is one
So
charge.
I am Iron Horse.
You're the Mandalorian.
Oh, that's better.
Fire an arm-mounted laser, which is a ranged weapon attack, plus 8 to hit, range 120 feet, 1 target, 2d6 radiant damage. Translate any writing you can see in any non-magical language to a total of 1,000 words over 1 minute. Fill the armor with air, allowing you to breathe normally in any environment for up to an hour.
Nice.
Gain 60 feet of dark vision for up to an hour. It can only accept 1 energy cell at a time. It is found with 1 energy cell attached with... Roll 2d10.
2d10. There's one, and there's one.
Actually, you know what? Let's wait. We'll do that next time. After finally finding Kwalish and convincing him to help, our heroes head back home. What will they find when they get there, and will they be too late? Find out next time on Of Dice and Dens, a D&D podcast.